Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So I'm not going to search for molds yet because I still have some molds that came in Happy Mail, and this was one of them. This is the Let's Resin cutting board. Of course, you don't want to cut on this because it's resin. So let's do a beach scene because I'm filming this on June 1st, about 5 days before my Amazon Live where I'm doing beach scenes, and I need more practice on my waves before Saturday comes. Even though it's past for you, it's not for me. So I thought, what better way to do it on a bigger scale? Because when I did it the other day, they were on a small scale and they were much harder. And then we got these. I don't know anything about them. We're going to try them today. Blendable alcohol ink. This also came in Happy Mail the other day. So I'm going to use the Tranquil Teal and the Calming Blue. Now, I don't know what that blending solution means, or if it's compatible with resin. Does it say it's compatible with resin? I probably should have checked this before. I don't even know. The blending solution is clear. Well, it says stone, resin, dominoes, glass, ceramic. These inks dry quickly and seamlessly blend together to create beautiful. Well, this is saying non-porous surfaces, which is cured resin. I don't know if anybody knows. I'm just going to use them like alcohol ink at this moment until I know that it's going to be okay in the resin with that blending. I don't know what the blending solution is. It must be on a finished surface. Okay, regardless, what I want to do is, I was going to put my beach in first. I was actually going to put the whole thing sand, but I think I'm going to change my mind. I think I want it to be, I don't know. I should have figured this out before. I did measure it with water because this is a Let's Resin one that does not have a number on it. So that's strange. It took 20 ounces completely full. So I'm only going to mix up about 8 for the first layer. I just don't want it to be like, I don't know. Give me just a second.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage.
Okay, I think I have a plan. I hand mixed my 4-hour fast cure just to cut down on bubbles. Plus the stuff is really thick and it's harder on my hand mixer's motor, so I decided to hand mix it today. I'm going to not do the whole bottom in sand. I was going to, but then I'm not going to. So I'm just going to kind of make sand this way. I'm going to incorporate, actually, before I start, I want everything sparkly. So I pulled out my Crown of Gold and crushed crystal. I'm going to put the crushed crystal into the resin now. And then I want the Crown of Gold. Let me see how much I need. It's going to be hard because there's bubbles in here. The Crown of Gold is going to be on the beach and also under the water, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to sprinkle it onto the mold before I pour my blue so we could see some coming through. Let me get a little bit more. I want a sparkly beach scene, put it that way. And I only doing the 8 ounces, and then we're going to do just like I did if you watched the other day. Then I'm going to do the waves, hopefully a little better today. And then we will top coat with a food safe resin, just so you can put food on there. Let me get a scoop so my hands are not getting full of sand here. And this one has shell in it. Same one I used the other day. I want a good amount, and I don't want it as thick as I did it the other day. I kind of want it to be flowing. And the reason I was going to put sand on the whole entire bottom was because when you go to the beach, the whole bottom is sand, right? So, but I decided against that. How am I going to do this? I just want a nice sprinkling under the beach. beach, not the beach, under the water so it'll sprinkle through. If I can get it transparent enough. Come on. My fingers don't fit in there. Only one does. I kind of want chunky glitter, but I'm not getting a lot of chunky glitter coming out. Just like that. And then I'm going to sprinkle some onto the sand when the sand is already down. So let's get some resin in here. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice and flowing. I didn't want to have to struggle to get it in place. So we're going to do the whole handle, and then I will design, I don't know if that's the right word, design a beach. Shape a beach, that's a better word. So let's get this around a handle. I don't really care how high this is because I don't need 3 layers on the sand part. I just want, I want it covered and then the second layer. So let's do, you know what, I'm just going to get it all in and then I'll worry about where it goes. Kind of at an angle, I think. And just use it all. Hopefully. It'll go to the edges. And I don't mind the, let's do that. Let's do like that. That looks good. Gosh, I hope I could do the waves better today. I'm really nervous about this coming Saturday. Plus, I'm in a different location for this live for the first time, so I don't know how smoothly it's going to go, so I'm really kind of worried. Worried about it. All right, now let's split up the resin and get it colored. Let's do this. Hopefully I like these colors. Oops, I only need that one. So I pulled the white out just in case I want to lighten it up because I don't know what these colors are going to look like in resin. And I want more. What do I have left? 6.5. So I would like 4. I would like 4 left for the light blue. Mostly light blue, I'm thinking. A little bit more, and we'll do it that way. I don't mind that there's glitter in here, obviously. Oh, I forgot to put the glitter in my sand. I'm just gonna, oh no, not too much, not that much. Oh goodness. Going for a glittery beach. I did not. Okay, while it's in my hand, let's put some more chunky in here. I don't know how much we're going to see through it. Now I got to try to get it back in my bottle. No. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's all over my table. Then, where is, give me this. I don't need quite that much. Let's just bury a little bit of it. I just wanted a sprinkling. Okay, let's color this. So the dark, let's color it slowly because I don't know anything about these inks. Oops, that was 2 drops. I meant to do 1. And see exactly what color we're going to get. That's pretty. And it's definitely going to be the dark. We only needed 2 drops. That is plenty. Okay, let's do that to the teal. Hopefully teal's the right color for a light. But we're going with it because I want to try these new colors. Okay, that one. I'm going to do 1 drop of the teal. Just one drop, please, just one drop. Okay, let's check that and see before I add 2 drops. I do not want to overdo. Yeah, we could do 2 drops. Let's do 1 more drop. Okay. Obviously, these are very pigmented, which is nice. And look at that crushed crystal coming through. It's gorgeous. Now, it is going to be shallow, so I think I better do 1 more drop, because once we spread it, it's not going to be this deep of a color. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to go with that anyway, and if I have to add more, I can always drip it into the resin that's already poured and then blend it again. So let's get this in the vacuum chamber.
Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night. Painting dreams with a shimmer so bright.
That should be good. So once we have this poured, then I'm going to do the beach, or put some sand and stuff on the beach. So let me... Yeah, that's a pretty color. Should it have been darker? Possibly. I'm kind of I want to go at an angle since the beach is at an angle. I wanted to go the water at an angle. Now, if I have extra, which I shouldn't, but I might, because I don't want to fill it up, then I'll have to do something with it. I might add some more color to it. I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to kind of blend this right here. I don't need much more in here, so I do have some extras. Oops, sticking to me. Let's see. That's that. Let's see if I can just blend it like that. I don't know. It's pretty thick resin, so I doubt that. I do have a little extra. I just wanted enough to cover the bottom. So let's blend it by ourselves, so we don't have that line. I don't know. I see that line, but it'll probably be covered by a wave. I really don't want to overdo the wave today. That's my goal. What do you think? Should I add more color? I don't know. So indecisive today. Should I add some of this over the beach? Put a little color over the beach so it's blending there too. Since I didn't use any clear, you know what? Let's just put this over the beach so I don't have the extra. How's that? Because I know 8 ounces will fit. Obviously, it holds 20. So let's get this. That's what I'm going to do. Let's just get this over the beach. Put some crushed crystal everywhere. Okay, that's good. Now, do I add alcohol ink? Is the question. I should have put more in the cup, but I didn't. But I kind of want it darker, but I kind of don't want to lose the sparkle effect. Maybe I'll grab the inks and try. Well, if I do 1 drop, then I gotta do it all. I feel like I need to do it. So let's, we'll do it here in the corner. Oh, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. We'll keep it really dark right here. Shouldn't have done it. Shoot. Had a feeling. So we're going to give it 3 colors. That's not too bad. Okay. I'm not going to do that again. So we've got a nice transition. From dark to lighter to really light. Okay, I'm not so horribly mad at myself anymore. It looks pretty decent. Oh my gosh, it's very pigmented if you get this stuff. Oh my goodness. All right, let's put some stuff in the beach here, which I just pulled out my normal everyday stuff I use in a beach until I find my beach box that Sue gave me, which is still in a box out in the barn, and her beach box was jam-packed with all kinds of goodies for a beach scene. I really need to find that, especially since it's June, and I'll probably be doing a lot of beach scenes here in the near future. My glitter was floating. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, let's go with sand dollars, pearls, seashells. I'll do little groupings. I hate when my hands are sticky. Oh, look, that's a group of 3 already. Let's see, let's find some sand dollars that don't have to be buried today. So many of mine are broken. There's a good one. We're going to do one right there. Well, he's almost not broken. We're going to do one right here. Do I have another unbroken? Here's one. We'll do one right there. Then we're going to get some seashells and some tweezers. Man, I wish I would have looked for Sue's box. She's got so many things in there that she gave me. Just going to spritz it. Okay, I'm good with that. What do you guys think? Better? Worse? What would you do different? That is the question. I like these little iridescent ones. I'm just going to put them in little groupings. Whoops, don't want one that's stuck together. Make sure it's the right side up. They always flip over the wrong way every time. Little tiny one. And then we'll go with the normal seashells. Not that these aren't normal, but those are really pretty. I like them. I use them all the time. And we'll go with these. Wonder if these bigger ones will fit. They don't fit in a lot of things. Oh yeah, they're gonna fit. Awesome. Let's do some bigger ones today. I don't know. I don't know. And then some of these. That one's bound together with resin, so let's skip that for now. So is that one. Where are my other ones? Let's try something like this. Oh, there's so many in here that have resin on them. Oops. See, they flip over. Come here. Oh, I hate gloves on when I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do odd numbers in my groups, put it that way. 3s, 5s, 7s. Oh, these are cool. I like these. Little baby clams. Where do I want it? I thought I had more. I do. Just get out whatever seashells that you like. Make sure they're underneath and not sticking out. Do I have any more clams? Here we go. Oh, every time. There. There. I don't know how much to do. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes more is more. What do we got here? Let's do this red one. That's connected to that one. There. How about something right there? Which it may just be. Oh, this is a pretty thick one. I don't know if it's going to fit underneath. Squish it down in the sand. And do I have another? I think these are coquina shells, actually. Not really clams. Clams are very large. I used to go clamming. Long time ago. What do I want? What do I want? Let's do... Oh, this is a pretty one, but will it fit underneath? No, it will not. We're going to put you over there to cure. There. There. I don't know. Is that good enough? Is it too busy? That, my dear, is the question. There. Hopefully that one fits underneath. I don't know. I feel like I need extra pearls now. Where's my pearls? I feel like I need some pearls. These are so hard. Just for some elegance. That's the word, elegance. We're going to put a pearl at each grouping. How's that? Oh, that's right there. Put one in there. I'll give them one. I don't know. I feel like I'm overdoing it. That enough? These pearls just kind of went away. Okay, well, that's all I'm going to do. Spritz it with alcohol. Let it cure in about 4 hours. I'm going to come back, put our waves on, hopefully correctly or better. Trust me, I'm no pro. I used to do okay, and now it's been a whole year since I've done them, I think. Okay, check out the comment of the day. See you in a sec. I lied. We're going to do the waves before the comment of the day. So today, I've already debubbled 2 ounces of the Fast Cure. I'm going to use the Ocean White today. That's the one I had out. My big bottle is hidden somewhere. I'm not going to use a lot. I don't need much. That's what I learned on the last one. Well, this is a bigger piece, of course. Again, we don't need to worry about how much white we put in. We just need it white. It doesn't matter if it sinks because you're not going to see it. So, okay, I'm a little nervous here. I was going to do 2 waves, but I don't know if I should do 2. This isn't 100% cured, but it's good enough to do what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pour, let's start with 1 wave just above the sand line, because it's going to go below the sand line here in a minute, especially when I thin it out. I was going to do 1 up there too, but let's just see how the first one goes before I go crazy with 2 of them. I don't know if it's going to fall. Maybe it's not because it's so thick. It might just stay where it's going to be. So I think I'm going to add, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to, normally I would say let it settle. The idea is you're pushing the white up and above that layer of clear. And I do want to turn it for my own benefit. Okay, let's just do this. Then you're going to take some white. Again, most likely I might use too much. I might use too little because I'm nervous right along the edge. Could always add more. The problem is you can't take it away. This last time I used the white pigment in the pigment set, the new pigment set, which they told me is good for waves. So most likely it was just me the other day. And let's see how we could do this today. I'm just going to warm it up first. And then we'll push it out. Again, I don't want crazy big waves. A little bit of wave action going. See how it rides above the top? It's kind of what I'm going for. And I'm going to add some more because I want like that white line down here just to kind of blend it all together. I'll do some more white right here. And let's see if the alcohol will open up cells and stay open. That's the thing. I want them to stay open. So that's really not too bad. I didn't want like a hurricane going through. So I'm going to let that go. And let's just do another one just to see if we can here. Let's go up here since I have the resin anyway. And then I'm going to let that sit and then we'll spray some alcohol again. In a little bit, see if we can get the cells to open. I waited too long the other day. I don't want crazy hurricane waves again. I just want gentle. Not too bad for not doing it for a year, put it that way. Let's just Get some of this. See how it rode over that clear? I'm just gonna make a definite line here so we know where the wave started and ended. Let's see if we could spritz it right now. That looks pretty good. I've got some clear left, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in here. Now that I'm done. We'll let it all level out. Do its thing. So that was 2. So I have 10 ounces in there. I'll need to mix up 10 more ounces for the final coat. And the final coat, I'm going to use the Bond Craftor. And I'll just probably use the 4-hour fast cure just so I can get this done today. I just have a little bit of white left over. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Let's see how we can... I don't know. I'm pretty happy with today's. I do want to pull some of this white down here so we can see the definite line where it's originating from. Makes me want to get my Cricut out, but I don't know where it is because I would like to put wording on it, but we're just going to leave it a beach, just like we did the other day. Okay, guys, that's it. Let's hope it doesn't do too much. I wonder if this spray bottle... That looks pretty good. I don't even have enough white to do a pendant, so that's it. Okay, now I'm going to get you the comment of the day. As I was mixing up the last coat of resin, I realized I had Happy Mail I wanted to go over before this is wet. So I stopped pouring. I only poured one side. So I did want to mention this. This came the other day and it got set aside. 4 of these 32-ounce bottles of 99% alcohol. I think they were from Nilsa with the paper towels and everything. There was no name in here and it came separate. So Nilsa, if that was you, thank you so much. If it was not, thank you so much. It doesn't matter either way. We go through so much alcohol in this house. And then we got a few more gifts. This one is from Lauren, and she sent 2 things, one for us, me and Don, and one for Anthony. And it says, Don, this has proven very hard to find in stores, and now you're further away from Greektown. Enjoy, from Lauren. So there is a backstory on this, long story. But Lauren, we were looking for it in the store too, could not find it anywhere. So I don't know where you got it, but let me know. Give me the link. Obviously, you got it on Amazon. This is delicious stuff. Thank you so much. And then she sent Anthony a gift, and it says, Anthony, Mom and Dad may be the stars of the show, but this is a little reminder for you that many pray for you daily too. God bless, from Lauren. That is so sweet, Lauren, to even think about him. He's rarely even on. He did get a job, thank God. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I will put this in his room. It's praying hands. Oops, they go like that. Holding a cross with some stars in it. That is stunning on a wood pedestal. That is so pretty. I'm not even going to put it back in there. Lauren, thank you so much. We love it. He will love it, but I definitely love it. So thank you so much. The next one, hang on, I got to reach down and grab this stuff. This came from Kelly Williams too. So the alcohol inks we just used, she sent me the second pack. I have bought several of your crosses. I hope these might look like wood. I hope they work. Thank you for showing your Christianity so boldly. As a minister, I use many of your molds to raise money for our outreach. From Kelly Williams. Look at this. Barely Art blendable alcohol inks. Again, I'm going to have to do some research on it. So I don't have to wait 2 weeks to hear your comments. Ash, mulberry, yew, cherry, walnut. So these are your colors, which is amazing for wood colors, that I don't even have in regular alcohol inks. So that is exciting in itself. But I have to learn how to do the blendable part. So Kelly, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're enjoying the molds. I am going to be coming out with another cross mold very, very soon. In fact, I was supposed to do one of them today, and I completely forgot. Oh, and Lauren also sent something else. It says, Michelle, I couldn't resist. Just a little of something to make you smile. OCD, obsessive cow disorder, is real. Caution. Chicken math is real too. From Lauren, sorry. Let me open this. This is so funny. I have a feeling my house is going to be overrun with Highland cows, which is fine with me because I really want some. I don't want just one. If I get one, I gotta get two. Just like dogs. If you get one, you gotta get two. Live like someone left the gate open. That is hilarious. And yes, we have left the gate open. That was not fun. Love it, Lauren. Thank you so much. And then I got a gift from Bobby Joe and Doc. It says, thought you need some new holders for the new stations. You'll have to pour them, of course. Is it a competition? I don't know. At least it's different than the other one we all have from Bobby Joe and Doc. Look at what she said. This is very exciting because I didn't want to make the same old, but I do need them at all the other stations. Oops, this is a pen organizer in a different shape. Look at that. I was going to be looking for one. In fact, I started looking for one, got distracted, and forgot. But she did it for me. That's amazing. She sent two of them. So now Don can pour his own, and I can pour my own, and we can do competitions. If you guys want them, we can do them on orders. We did so many of the other ones for orders. Okay, I'm going to get back to... Oh, did I say thank you, Bobby Joe? I know I did by text message, but I'm going to say thank you here too. So thank you so much. You guys are incredible. You do not need to send us anything. Just because we moved, you do not have to send us anything, but everything is appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and finish mixing up the Fast Cure Bond Crafter. I already put my 4 ounces in. I'm going to put the other 4 ounces in. I'm going to do 8 ounces instead of 10 because of the sand. So I didn't really want 2 extra ounces of resin. Let me get a little bit more. Got to go from eye level so you're not putting too much or too little. And then I'm going to just mix it up with my little mini mixer today, since it doesn't need to be done by hand. And then I'm going to... I don't think I'm going to put crushed crystal in there, because there's plenty in there. I do want to move all this stuff out of the way before I get resin on it. I think there's plenty of sparkle in here. Everything looks good. The waves, the cells stayed open, so I'm pretty happy with it. Is it my best wave? No, but it's good for not doing it for a year. All we're going to do is coat this completely. I see plenty of sparkle in there, so there's really no need for any more crushed crystal or anything. So let me get this mixed 5 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is, get it debubbled, and then we'll pour it together. I should have never put that resin in that mixer. It made so many bubbles. I had to put it in this cup. It went to the top to come down. All the bubbles are still not out. It is such a thick resin. It's much thicker than the Let's Resin brand. Let me spray this too. And then I'm going to have to heat gun it to get the rest of the bubbles out, because I just could not get them all the way out. And that is crazy, because that vacuum chamber gets everything out. I just really mixed the daylights out of it, I guess. Now I'm just going to fill it up and try to... Hopefully I have enough to dome it. That's what I hope. I don't know if I do, because I cut myself short by 2 ounces. Just want to get it to all the edges, and then I'm going to heat gun it and then fill it up. I hope fill it up. That's my plan anyway. I'm just going to pop some bubbles like this. I just could not. I mean, I probably could have split it into 2 cups again and put it in for a 3rd time, but I just didn't want to take the time to do that. This is looking pretty decent. It is so thick. But I wanted to use this because it's food safe. And I don't know whoever buys it if they're going to be laying any food on here or not. Hopefully that's good. I'll probably spritz some bubbles too. I just could not believe how many were in there, like trillions and trillions of bubbles. I think 8 is going to be just fine. Hopefully I don't go over. But if I can dome it just right, then I won't have much trimming to do. I really don't like trimming my top of a piece. I think I could fit the rest in. I hope without going over. I really don't want to overfill this. So with the sand, it took 18 ounces. I think it will all fit. Wow, not even one extra today. Got it all in there. Now I got to get all the bubbles popped that are in there. Which, it's kind of domed. And if I spritz it, it very well could flow over. So let's do it this way. If I can get... You know what I can do? Where's my torch? Where is my torch? Good question. Well, we got this one. Because we are not too close to the mold, although the edges, obviously, I could fuse the edges this way, but try to be careful by the edges. This way I could just torch those bubbles out. I will babysit it because I have a feeling it's going to continue to bubble up for a little while. Then I'm going to cure it and we'll demold together. Even there's not much reveals, but you'll see the transparency of it. So let's check that out here in just a second. It is cured, it's out, it's trimmed, and I did go around the edge with silver. Now, let's talk about what I would do different. Remember when I was kind of upset that I put that blue ink in there? Well, now I'm wishing I did it in this section because you can only see that tint of blue if you have white behind it. So the end photos are going to have this white paper behind it because if you don't, it's pretty clear. But you can always back coat it with white. However, what I'm thinking is if you back coat it with white, you may lose the wave. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. Don't say I didn't warn you. So if you're the one who purchased this and you put it up on a wall, you're not going to see the light blue, unfortunately. So I should have made that quite a bit darker. I wiped it off. I have to clean it again, but I don't know. That's what I would do different. That's the only thing I would do different. I would add more ink into the light blue. Kind of wish I would have. Other than that, it's pretty. I like it. Now, this can get washed off if you don't want it. You can take alcohol and get that off. If you do, I always put on my eBay description boxes anything that's food safe. Even though it says food safe, I always recommend covering it with plastic wrap or something if you're going to lay food on there, just for a second precaution, because there's so many yeses and nos about food safe resin out there. Just cover it with some plastic wrap if you want to use it for a charcuterie board or whatever. I would never cut on something like that. But that's it. I don't know. It's a cool mold, like the mold. I just don't agree with my color choices. Other than that, I like everything about it. But like I tell everybody else, we are our worst critics. Somebody out there is probably going to love it. I like it. I don't love it. The waves came out nicer than they did before. I don't know if it was the difference between ocean white and the white pigment. It's hard to tell without doing a complete same thing with the other white pigment to see if it would do that. Excuse me. So I don't know if that's the difference or if it was the fact that it was on a bigger scale. It was easier to blow out. So I do not know. I'm just going to wash this down one more time with a little alcohol. Get all those marks off of there. Get you guys some pictures. And we will be back at it tomorrow. All right. Well, stick around for those pictures, guys. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you like it. Like it. I didn't say love it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart.